Imagine a galaxy where the most dangerous thing you'll face isn't an alien armada, but a Martian aristocrat with very specific opinions on tea service and atmospheric pressure. You are part of the No Stress Space Express, a crew dedicated to keeping the cosmic supply chains running, only to find that this latest delivery job isn't just about logistics, but about navigating the eccentric social rituals of the Red Planet's elite without causing an interplanetary incident. But when you discover that gentlemanly conduct in space is less about etiquette and more about surviving the sheer absurdity of high society expectations while your ship is held together by duct tape and hope, you realize that success isn't about brute force. It's about charm, adaptability, and the sheer joy of getting the job done through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to Gentlemen Prefer Martians, the fourth pulse-pounding, in a cozy way, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Jack Bodett's No Stress Space Express series. If you love cozy sci-fi tropes, slice-of-life dynamics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists master a hostile environment through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical problem-solving with the profound warmth of found family banter. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's arrival at a lavish Martian estate, thrusting them into a race against time to deliver a rare vintage before the host's patience, or the life support system, runs out. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of recycled air and expensive cologne, the static of friendly comms, and the creeping dread and amusement of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they have to fill out triple the paperwork. Bodett excels at capturing the psychological toll of minor annoyances, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not death, but a very awkward conversation with the boss. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular, competent professional trope and the brilliant, low-stakes warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of space logistics, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart machines that seem to have a personal vendetta against efficiency. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of No Stress Space Express lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as data. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Gentlemen Prefer Martians is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Jack Bodett has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.